over the weekend, the Arizona State Republican Party held their yearly conference, and they had a lot to do after all. I mean, just a couple days before that, the chair of the Arizona Republican Party was forced to resign in disgrace after Kari Lake released an audio clip of him attempting to bribe her to not run for Senate this year and to basically stay out of politics for a couple years because Republicans in the state don't like her, including those higher up who have all the money. That's what was revealed on that audio tape that Kari Lake recorded. And so Kari Lake showed up at the weekend meeting. She gets up on stage, and wouldn't you know it, those Republicans in Arizona actually seem pretty pissed off that she just cost them the leader that they had just elected one short year ago, a leader that they actually liked. Because after all, those are the people who told him, get Kari Lake out of here. And then Kari Lake was up on stage and she was greeted by a bunch of boos. Not the alcohol time, but the actual people saying boo because we do not like her. Take a look at what happened when Kari Lake took the stage. Here it is.
We don't agree on everything, but one thing we do agree on is the elections in Arizona are a corrupt mess. Can we agree that our elections are a mess in Arizona?
You did
No?
it!
Okay, yes,
You
there we
did
go.
it!
And I know that more than anybody. And President Trump knows that more than everybody. This election...
I mean, you can hear it throughout the crowd. Obviously, there's one individual there who's a little bit louder than others, was probably right by the microphone there. But yeah, people in Arizona, the Republicans, the people who Kari Lake has to depend on to even win a primary to become the Senate candidate, they don't like her. And she didn't seem fazed by it at all. No, absolutely not. Yes, I just got rid of your leader. And yes, I'm such a distrusting person that I walk around recording all the conversations that I'm involved in. Now, hang on a second, folks. Why are we not talking about that? Okay, look, I get what the chair of the Republican Party did was bad. It's not illegal, though. He did not actually pay her, and he never said where the money would come from. If the money was coming out of his own pocket, he can absolutely write her a big fat check to not run for office, and there's nothing illegal about that at all. Now, if they tried to hide the payment, hide it from tax collectors and things like that, it totally would have been illegal, but not the act itself. So why was she recording the conversation in the first place? And let's not forget, she also said she has other tapes. So does Kari Lake just walk around with an audio recorder recording every single conversation she is involved with? Because if that's the image that she is projecting onto those people in Arizona, do you know what they're not going to do? They're not going to talk to her. Those big money donors who already wanted her out of the race, according to the former chair, they're not going to have meetings with her. Any business leader in that state is going to be terrified of sitting in a room with closed doors with Kari Lake. She may have won the battle getting that guy ousted from his position, but she lost the war. She has shown that she is not somebody that can be trusted and will use anything you say against her to blackmail you in the future. Right? I mean, that kind of seems like the biggest part of the story here. I know the bribery is not good. Again, technically not illegal what he did, but we need to focus more on why she is such an untrusting person that she has to record these conversations. Now, here is what she had to say about it, by the way. I recorded this because I was worried. I thought there could be a threat. I never listened to it until just a couple days ago, and I don't know what nudged me to listen to that recording. My daughter, who's 20, was sitting with me, and I pressed play. And she was gasping listening to this call, and she said, "Mom, what are you going to do about this?" And I wasn't going to do anything about it, and I thought, oh my gosh, if I don't do something about this kind of behavior, what will my daughter think? But why'd you record it in the first? Like, I recorded it because I thought there could be trouble. What? Why would, or a threat? Why would there be a threat when you're just meeting with the head of the Republican Party when you're running for a seat as a Republican in the state? That makes no sense. Her explanation makes no sense at all. I want more answers. Because I think Kari Lake is the kind of person who goes around recording conversations with anybody. And if that's the case, then there's probably a lot of Republicans in the state of Arizona that are freaking out a bit right now, right? Because y'all have met with Kari Lake. Hell, she ran for governor 2 years ago. You met with her. You talked with her. You may have said something that she may have on tape. So, Arizona, you made your bed. You kind of soiled the bed. But now Kari Lake's in it, and you just have to deal with it. And, as we saw in the clip, voters aren't too thrilled about it, but it's what you all deserve.
Hi, everyone. This here is little Athena. And Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet. So please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.